The Messenian Wars were conflicts fought between the ancient Greek city-state of Sparta and the region of Messenia in the southwestern Peloponnesus. These wars, spanning from the 8th to the 5th century BCE, were pivotal in shaping the history and military structure of Sparta. The Messenians, a people of rich land and culture, found themselves locked in a struggle against the expanding might of the Lacedaemonian state. These wars were not just battles for territory. They were contests of ideology, survival, and power. The First Messenian War, circa 743–724 BCE, began as the Spartans, driven by their growing population and their need for arable land, sought to subjugate the fertile plains of Messenia. The Messenians, fiercely independent and unwilling to yield their lands, resisted under the leadership of their valiant king, Euphes. The conflict was long and grueling, a testament to the resilience of the Messenian people. They constructed strongholds, such as the formidable fortress on Mount Ithome, which became a symbol of their resistance. The war saw the rise of many heroes and tragic figures. Among them was Aristodemus, a warrior whose fate would become a tale of sorrow and sacrifice. He led the Messenians after Euphes fell in battle, bringing renewed hope to his people. Yet, as the war dragged on, Spartan discipline and military training proved overwhelming. The final blow came when the Spartans besieged Mount Ithome, starving the defenders into submission. The Messenians were enslaved, their lands divided among the Spartan elite, marking the brutal conclusion of the First Messenian War. Decades later, around 685 BCE, the enslaved Messenians, weary of oppression, rose again in the Second Messenian War. The spirit of resistance burned brightly in Aristomenes, a legendary leader who became the heart and soul of the rebellion. Unlike his predecessors, Aristomenes was not a king, but a warrior of unparalleled courage and strategic brilliance. His audacious raids struck deep into Spartan territory, inspiring fear and admiration. He famously stormed the city of Amyclae and even reached the walls of Sparta itself, a feat unheard of in the history of Greek warfare. Despite his successes, Aristomenes faced an enemy whose strength lay in discipline and endurance. The Spartans, under the guidance of their kings and their unwavering military traditions, gradually wore down the Messenian resistance. After years of struggle, Aristomenes and his surviving followers were forced to seek refuge in the mountain stronghold of Ira. For 11 years, they held out against the Spartan assaults, becoming legends in their own time. The fall of Ira marked the end of the Second Messenian War. Aristomenes, betrayed by fate, was captured but spared execution. He was exiled, and the Messenians once again found themselves under the yoke of Sparta. Yet, the fire of freedom was not extinguished. Generations later, in the 5th century BCE, the Helot uprising and the eventual intervention of external powers such as Athens helped the Messenians regain their independence. The Messenian Wars were more than mere conflicts, they were defining moments in the history of Greece. They forged the Spartan warrior ethos, shaping the city-state into the military powerhouse it became. For the Messenians, their struggle for freedom was a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. Their story, passed down through the ages, remains a powerful reminder of the cost of war and the undying desire for liberty. Even centuries later, the echoes of the Messenian resistance can still be felt in the cultural and historical fabric of Greece. Their wars were not fought in vain, for they laid the foundation for future generations to reclaim their homeland. The saga of Messenia, woven with heroism, tragedy, and endurance, stands as an immortal chapter in the annals of history.